Is unseen liminality overrated? Hey guys, welcome back to another Spending Sky Reviews Roblox games. And in today's Roblox game, I'm going to be reviewing Unseen Luminality. You see, Unseen Luminality is another backrooms game that got pretty popular on TikTok and other platforms. Why? Because of one mechanic. That's it, pretty much. One mechanic of the game, and I'll get right into that. But first, the question. Is it overrated? Now, some people may think it is, some people may think it isn't, some people think it's okay. I'm here to give my authentic opinion, and of course, my opinion is fact, of course, all of that, so, But yeah, I'll be going through the games, like how is it fun, and things like that, and then at the end of the video, I'll give my authentic opinion, if it's overrated or not. So, gameplay. The gameplay of Unseen Luminality is very straightforward. You just kind of explore the backrooms with your friends or by yourself. It's not really much. It's kind of just like a walking around simulator with like monsters every so often. There's not really much gameplay aside from running away from said monster. But yeah, there's a bunch of different levels in this game which you can find by exploring and things like that. And that's pretty much it. The gameplay just ends there. You just walk around, explore the backrooms, and run away from monsters. That is the best way I can, explain what this game is in gameplay, which, honestly, the thing is about that is, it's fine. For a backrooms game, it's understandable, really, because that's basically what the backrooms is, exploring around this weird, magical place, and run away from monsters. That's how it's been for a while now, so I can't really harsh it there. They're just doing what they can. I will say, I wouldn't say it's too boring, but it isn't the most fun either. It's overall lacking, like, anything to, do. Like, there are some funny things like SpongeBob, and I don't know. I only played this game for like 40 minutes with me and my friends because there was a new update. Update. Okay, I'll get into that later. But still, yeah, it's fine, really. The gameplay aspect of this game is fine. If you like walking around places like the backrooms or just walking around in general, running away from things, then you'll like this game. And if you don't play it, I guess. Okay, I forgot one thing in gameplay. Okay, so important. The most famous thing about this game is how, in quotes, people can join you. So, people on your friends list appear at the top saying, oh, look, this player has joined your experience. But, in actuality, that's just the game playing tricks on you and making it seem like somebody has actually joined you, when in fact, nobody has joined you, and it's a monster in disguise, which, okay, that is one of the coolest things that a backrooms game has done. Having that, like having somebody be able to join you like that, that's so cool. Alright, you don't understand how, I understand why this game became so popular on TikTok and other social media platforms. Because of that one mechanic. That one mechanic, single-handedly, made this game very popular. Alright, and well-known. Okay, that is such a cool mechanic. But the gameplay is still, it's alright. It's kind of like how if you hear a song on one specific part, you're just like, wow, this is really good. I want to listen to the whole song. And then you go to the whole song and you're just like, wow, everything but this one part is ass. It's kind of like that pretty much. Now, aesthetics. Aesthetically, this game is what a backrooms game should look like, It's backrooms. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just a backrooms game. And I enjoy, how the scenery looks and all that. I think it ties in a lot of good things, like within, I guess, the quote-unquote lore of the backrooms, in this game. And especially, okay, so, the update. They brought in, the backrooms movie into the game. And they added in Captain Clark and his, shop and mall, or whatever. And I think that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool update to the game, and I enjoy it. There's a lot of references to the movie, of course, because it's about the movie. And Captain Clark himself, okay, there is a problem with Captain Clark, but I'll get into that. But yeah, Captain Clark looks good. His furniture store looks good as well, and everything just looks awesome. This game's aesthetics is really good. Okay, now I want to talk about a few bugs. Okay, so there's not that many bugs to talk about aside from Captain Clark. Captain Clark, his animations are wonky, okay? I will say, when we played this, it was literally when the game updated, so I'm assuming they'll have that fixed, understandable, all good. But as for bugs in general, this game doesn't have that many bugs, which is good. That is a good positive thing for a Roblox game to have like minimal bugs that are like huge. Like there's probably bugs, but I forgot because they're not that big. Really, like every game is gonna have bugs, and that's fine as long as it's not like something big or huge or something like that's just, I don't know, just terrible. But this game does a really good job of not having any bugs, and I commend it for that because some backroom games, I'm looking at you, Blackrooms, have a lot of bugs. You see, I want to compare this to Blackrooms, okay? Because this is a backroom. This is how you make a backrooms game. All right, Unseen Luminality is a good example of what a backrooms game should be, or how it should look like. All right, just a giant, just labyrinth of just a giant, just maze of just random things. I enjoy walking around in this game more than the entirety of the Blackrooms. The Blackrooms, this gameplay was so terrible, so awful. Everything about it was awful. This game is good. All right, I'd say it's good. It's fine, and I think other Roblox games should try to, if they're making a backrooms game, should try to, I wouldn't say copy, but like look at what Unseen Luminality has made and try to incorporate that into the Roblox backrooms games, because this does a pretty good job of, you know, encapsulating what the backrooms is. So with all that being said, this game, is it overrated? Is it underrated? Is it well rated? So the hype on TikTok because of, you know, the mechanic, I will say people got hyped about that and were like being like, oh my god, this game, this and that. Okay, if I'm going based on, you know, that specifically, this game is definitely overrated. All right, because when you first see that clip, you're just like, whoa, this is such a cool, unique game. This looks very interesting to play. You go into the game, you see that one mechanic, and that's about it. That is the only interesting thing about this game, is that one unique mechanic. Which, well, okay, aside from Captain Clark 2, because adding Captain Clark, that's pretty unique. But aside from that, that is the main like focal point of the game. Like that's the catch. That's what they want you to see and be like, hey, look, we have this, play our game. That is the unique thing about it. And aside from that, the gameplay is okay. It's lackluster, really. It's just walking around. That's pretty much it. And yeah, you can run away from monsters, but it's like, there's not really much to do. But if we're not taking in mind about, like, you know, how it blew up on the internet, then I'm just gonna say that this game, once you see it, and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out. This is I wouldn't say underrated at all. This is a well-rated game. If we ignore all the hype that came from, you know, the internet and being like, whoa, this game is like, looks really cool. Ignoring all of that, this game is a well-rated game. If you see this on the game page, if you see this game on Roblox is like, you know, finding games, and you're just like, okay, why not? Might as well try it. And you play it, you'll go into this being like, okay, you know, it's okay. It's a good backrooms game. But if you go into the game with the mindset of oh wow, this game looks amazing, this one mechanic makes this game so unique, then you have a lot of good thoughts about the game. You're just like, man, this is gonna be so fun, so awesome. You go into the game and it's not gonna be terrific. It's not gonna be the best thing in the world, but it's not gonna be the worst thing in the world. It's just, it's okay. It's an okay game. Is it better than the Blackrooms? Absolutely. Is it better than a lot of the other Backrooms games? Yes. This game is one of the better Backrooms games, and I applaud the developers. They did a very good job. This game is serviceable. It's good. All right, but of course, there are some flaws, aka the actual gameplay in itself. There's not really anything that's too engaging. Like the new update with Captain Clark, once you find him, then that's just it. Like, there's nothing else that's wanting, like, you know, that's just being like, oh, you know, you should keep playing the game. Like, that's just it. But yeah, that's just me yapping about this game. This game, if we're taking into context about all the hype, is definitely overrated. If we're talking about this game, if you just randomly find it, it's well rated, you know, it's good. You know, you're not over-expecting, you're not under-expecting anything. It's good. It's a good game. But yeah, if there's any other games you want me to, like, try out or whatever and, like, give my opinion on, then, you know, just leave a comment down below. And tell me, what do you think about Unseen Luminality if you've played it yourself? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What do you think? Alright, this is Spending Sky signing out.